Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you're doing really good. So as you know, today is day 4 of the 5 days of the AI Agents course. So I'm here with you all to share the code lab for the day 4. So I've also made a dedicated playlist for the 5 days of the AI Agents course where you can find the videos of all the code labs and the small problems which you often face. So just do check out this playlist. You might have received the mail for the day 4 in which you have this summary podcast, white paper link and the link for the 2 code labs. So in this video, we're going to solve the first code lab. So let's jump into our day 4 code lab without any delay. So in this we are vibe coding another app. This would be a type of a credit app. You will get to know in the later part of this video. So for this you just have to jump into step 2 and configure your anti-gravity, the ADK skills which are needed to develop the app. So I will just open my anti-gravity IDE for the code lab. So I will search the anti-gravity IDE and I will open it. So after opening of the anti-gravity, I would just change the model to the lowest one just to ensure that I am not exhausting all of my quota for today. So I would suggest all of you to just do this step in order to run the whole code lab. So I would be just copying this prompt, which is to basically create an ambient expense agent. So in today's code lab, we are creating the expense agent. The functionalities of this agent you will get to know in the later part of this video. I just don't want to confuse you. Now this would take some time to run the commands. So give it the time. Now let's just copy this one in which we are creating basically a folder named the ambient expense agent so that we can store the file in it. So you have to run this command separately. Okay, just paste this command here and wait for some time. Now in the meantime, let's just copy our API key from the Google AI Studio just to save some time. So in your browser just type Google AI Studio and just click on this API key. And if you don't have any project, you can create a project, but I already have a project created and an API key created, so I'm not creating a new one. If you want to create it, just click on this create API key on the top left. So I'm just copying my API key and pasting it in my notepad. Now I will just go back to the lab and I will just copy this prompt. Okay, now copy this prompt and open your notepad and paste the prompt there. Now you have to basically replace a line with your API key. So just copy your API key and select from either to project and replace that line with the API key. Okay, now delete all the gaps and all, and now go back to your anti-gravity and allow the permissions and all it need. Okay, do make sure that your program is already running in anti-gravity, so you have to submit the permissions and all. Okay, so just keep an eye on the anti-gravity ID also. So we have prepared a prompt, like a next prompt for the AI agent. Just wait for it for the previous prompt to get completed. Now as my previous prompt has been completed, I will just copy this and paste it here in the anti-gravity IDE so that it gets executed. It will take some time to get executed. Now as our credentials and graph API has been set up, now let's move on to our next prompt, which is basically creating an expense agent in which if the amount is less than $100, it's auto approve, and if the amount is greater than or equal to $100, that will require a review agent, which would be a human in the loop. Okay, so it's a prompt which goes like that build an expense agent where the behavior, basically we have defined the behavior, what type of agent do we want, then we have indicated like what type of threshold we want. We are saying that if it is under $100 auto approve, if it is more than $100 then an LLM reviews it for the risk factor and raises an alert. So this is basically the whole app or an idea which we are going to create, and we are also telling him to wire up step by step. So I will just copy this prompt and paste it in our anti-gravity and give it a time to execute. See, understanding the prompt is really important in vibe coding, because all you are doing is just giving a prompt. And like giving a prompt is like telling a dumb child what to do. You have to tell him like each and everything, each and every detail, so that he cross questions as less as it can. Because if it will cross question more, your credits or the quotas will be consumed. As we have made the app, now it's time to add some security. So in this prompt, basically we are adding the security controls to the graph. Like before any expense reaches the LLM reviewer, there should be a security checkpoint. Okay, so that will basically scrub the personal data from the description, making sure that the personal data is not reaching the agent. And also we are inserting like forced auto approval, or you can say bypassing of the rules. And when we are doing this, the model is not seeing it, okay, and it's directly sending for the human review. So I will just copy that prompt and paste it here to just add security to my expense agent. Now wait for some time till it gets executed. Yeah, remember to accept all the changes and give permissions. So in the meantime, let's understand the next prompt which we're gonna give. In the prompt, we are basically giving a make file in which there would be the installation script for the playground, and in that we are also giving it an example in which the amount is 150, the submitter is Alice at the company.com, and the category is the software. And we have also told it to explain it how he is doing it. So I will just copy that prompt and paste it in my anti-gravity and give it the time it gets executed. Also just remember to accept all the changes and submit all the permissions it is asking you from time to time. Just don't give the prompt and forget about it, okay? Now I guess we are good to go to open this link in the browser, which is the AI agent development kit which we opened yesterday, that only. So we'll just copy this address and paste it in our browser so that the interface or the playground opens. Now select the agent that you have made. So today we have made the expense agent, so just select that and type in hello or hey or whatever you want, okay? So I'm just typing hello in this just to check whether it's working fine or not. Another error came, so we just copy this error and paste it in our anti-gravity ID and it will solve like magic. Earlier, when we used to get this error, like in the previous this AI agents code, we had to manually check the code and spot the error, and this would take an ample of time. So it's given us a new link. Now let's just open this new link and test it one more time. So we'll just open the new link, or maybe just refresh the server. We can refresh it also, or open the new one, new tab also. So okay, so let's open it in a new tab. Okay, so I've just opened the same link in a new tab. I will select an expense agent as I've selected it before, and I will again type hello in that. But before typing hello, just make sure that your previous prompt, that is the error which you gave to the anti-gravity ID, has been executed fully. Otherwise you will face same error again. So just type hello in the text box and wait for some time till the time it gets executed and gives you the response. So it has given me the response. Okay, the status is approved, and it has basically bypassed it. Remember we had given the prompt to bypass it. Because of that prompt only it has bypassed, even if the amount is greater than $100, because we had given it a specific prompt to bypass it. Now you can just stop this and go back to your code lab, and let's execute our next prompt. As we have tested it, so we have just stopped the playground. Okay, so in the next prompt we are making the agent ambient so that the event drive it instead of a chat. Okay, so this prompt is basically the concise developer checklist for the app implementation. We are saying that telemetry set it to OTL to cloud is false, and when you are logging in, use the standard Python logging. So we are giving that script basically. So we will just copy that command and paste it in our anti-gravity IDE and just wait for some time to it get executed. Now go back to your code lab and copy this command and paste it in your anti-gravity IDE. I will just paste that command here and hit enter. Now you have to go back to your code lab and just see that we are triggering an auto approval. Basically we are testing one of the functionalities of our expense agent, so we are giving it an amount of 45 and the submitter is now bob@company.com. So we would be giving that directly to our AI agent development kit, that is the expense agent. So as you can see, it has auto approved because the transaction was less than $100. So an auto approved triggered. As you can see also in the left hand side in this flowchart, let me expand. So there was a node and then the auto bypass occurred because the amount was less than 45. Now similarly, it has taken another example where the amount was 1 lakh and now this time we are bypassing it. So the path would be the same. So let me show you how it will work. So I will just copy this command, paste it in my anti-gravity and hit enter and wait for some time till it gets executed. Now go back to your code lab and copy this curl command and I will just give it directly to the agent development kit, that is the expense agent, and I will just hit enter. Now see, it has now, but this time we have bypassed it. So as I said, the path would be the same whether it's auto approval or it bypassed, but as you can see the amount was around 1 lakh. Still it got approved because we have basically bypassed the whole system. Now it's time to evaluate it locally with the agent CLI. So we're gonna give the next prompt in which we are creating a synthetic evaluation dataset in which we are having the 5 diverse expense scenarios in the test eval dataset and the basic dataset.json file. And in this we will be writing a trace generator script and then we will configure it with the 2 custom LLMs as judge metrics. Then we are also adding the agent CLI which will be generating the traces and the grade targets to the make file, and then we will execute the whole trace generator and the agent CLI grading tool to run the evaluation and present the final summary in the form of the table and per case explanation. So now as I have explained you the whole prompt, now let's just paste it in our anti-gravity so that it gets executed. So it would take quite a few time to get executed, and when it gets fully executed you will receive an output in the form of the table. So with this we have completed our lab for the day 4, and it has told us to not clean up in this lab as we will be needing the same code for our next lab, so we are not cleaning up all the stuff as we do in our earlier labs. So before wrapping up everything, let's just check whether we have got the badge for this lab or not. We would just click on this view profile option and then we would be landed in the interface like this. Then click on this learning and you will see the name of the lab in this scroll down. You can either tap on this badge details option, and then here you will see the lab name and with the respective date on which you have completed. So we are seeing the lab name on the respective date, which means we have completed our lab successfully. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. So just like this video, subscribe my channel and do not forget to hype my video just to keep me motivated. Meet you in the next video of the code lab. But this time they